Welcome. At Northgate Christian Community, we believe we exist to help people discover why they were created. Hello, my name is Donna, and I serve on the Welcome team at Northgate Harris Hill campus. I would like to take this opportunity to review some things about the Welcome team. While you may already know some of this information, bear with me and let this training be a refresher. Welcoming at Northgate is the very first impression someone who enters our church gets to encounter. That is why we need to be aware of why we have stepped forward to serve on this team. Welcoming is essential, it's who we are, and that's what makes our team so important. We're passionate about Jesus and pursuing the presence of God. We're warm, kind, and we build each other up. We encourage one another and we speak the truth in love. We are passionate about reaching and valuing young people and diverse people groups. We are faithful to follow through with our commitments to the ministry while maintaining a teachable attitude with a heart to serve others. The Northgate Welcome Team exists to greet, assist, and to be an encouragement to people entering our building on Sundays. Each week, people come into our building for a service carrying various weights on their shoulders, like anxiety, worry, hopelessness, busyness, anger, and doubt. A person's first impression as they enter a church can make or break their experience. The goal of the Welcome Team is to make each individual, whether they are new or a friendly face you already know, to feel loved, welcomed, and helped as they enter and exit our services. We want each person, especially those who don't know Christ, to feel loved and welcomed so their heart is open to hearing the good news of the gospel in service. By being part of the Welcome Team, you can be a direct link in the chain of someone coming to Christ. It may seem like a simple gig, but it's incredibly important. You are a huge part of what makes our church family. Since there isn't a large time commitment to serving on the Welcome Team, it's about 30 to 40 minutes each Sunday. Please consider how often you can serve each month. Our goal is to see each volunteer serve regularly. Twice a month is a frequency we believe most can attain. Our desire here is a regular serving of the mission, just like our desire is for regular celebrating of the gospel on Sundays and regular growing in community through community group. We are asking our Welcome Team to bring your A game. That means come ready to serve. Remember, we want to do things with excellence. Be professional, friendly, inviting, and on top of church events every time you greet. Arrive on time. That means being at the Welcome Center at least 20 minutes before the service starts and staying in your location for the first few worship songs. Make sure you pick up your lanyard, and if you don't have one, we'll make you one. Some people arrive early, and we want to make sure that they are greeted. Also, it's very important to plan on being at the Welcome Center for about 20 minutes after service to say goodbye to people leaving and to look for those Discover cards. Always check your surroundings. For example, there may be a piece of trash on the floor or mints that need to be replenished. Please be ready to take care of any of these sorts of issues as they may arise. It's important to know what's going on, meaning church events. Take a look at our events page and become familiar in case anyone asks questions about something that's going on at church. If you don't know the answer, you can always ask a staff member or get their name and number and get back to them later in the day or later in the week. Be on the lookout for new people. As you continue to regularly serve on the Welcome Team, this should become easier as you start to recognize and remember more and more people. Oftentimes, new people will have a certain look on their face. Introduce yourself. Use phrases like, "Hello, how long have you been coming to Northgate?" And ask them if you can help them in any way or if they have any questions. If you learn that they are new, ask them to fill out the I'm New Discover card and then start making connections with them. You are welcome to let them know where you will be after service, and that would be a great way to connect too. Having conversations with people that we know. This is a tough one for all of us. Let me explain. You'll certainly see many people that you know coming into service, including many of them your friends. But for the time you're fulfilling your role on the Welcome Team, you want to do a good job. Of course, new people or people who need assistance, they are different. But talking with your friend about last night's game or making dinner plans isn't what you're there to do. If you're struggling to end a conversation with a friend, just politely ask them to talk with you about it later so that you can continue to greet people. Be ready to help, whether it's a mom of 3 with her hands full or someone struggling to find a restroom. Always be ready to jump in and help. Politely offer to help before doing so, or find another team member to jump in. If someone wants to know where something is, walk them there and chat with them as you go. Don't just point. Smile. This may seem obvious, but it still needs to be said. A smile can go a long way in making someone feel welcome. Remember to err on the side of too much joy and enthusiasm than not enough. Leaders of other serve teams are also encouraged to be on the lookout for new people and to look for Discover cards and to watch over us who serve on the welcome team. Because when we are busy, we might need them to step in and help every now and again, especially during busy times like Christmas Eve and Easter. If you know anyone who might serve well on the welcome team, let us know so we can ask them to shadow one of us who serve on the welcome team and see if this is the right fit before they commit to our team. On behalf of everyone who serves on leadership and serve teams, I want to thank you for your service and your commitment to creating a warm and inviting environment for everyone who enters the doors at Northgate Christian Community. See you on Sunday.